program comes to you in color.
Visual 18 right.
It's Runway DFW After Dark. Good evening to you. Good morning. Good afternoon, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. It is Walt here with you on this Wednesday, March 6th, 2024. So glad to have you here by my side as we look at planes go up and down and roll around. We'll be here with you. If the weather holds out, we'll try to be here with you for about 3 hours. We'll see how that goes. In any eventuality, thank you for joining us for Runway DFW. Well, we have a very nice, pleasant night here at DFW Airport Founders Plaza. We are in the state of Texas, between Dallas and Fort Worth. And you see me there standing on the place we kind of hang out here at night because it gives us good access to all the UPS aircraft that come and go. And we'll see some other planes as well. So let's see what we've got going right off the bat. It's American Flight 2922, the 737-800, off to Reno, Nevada. Okay, let's pull out for some activity first of all. Let me unbuckle my tripod here. That's an American Eagle Embraer 175 coming in from Tallahassee, Florida, flight 3605. Well, let's see. We've got a $2 super chat coming in from Brian Henry already. Walt, storms are knocking on your door. Beware. Thank you for that alert, Brian. We are aware of that. Ronnie Johansson with a $2 super chat as well. Thank you, Ronnie. We have blue tarps here. In fact, I got to go to the car and get a couple of bags too to put over the cameras just in case. But yeah, we're prepared for it. Here's our moderator, Beaker and Honeydew, one of our moderators. It says, welcome everyone. Please slide up your window shades, fasten your seat belts, and make sure your tray tables are up. I wouldn't make a very good captain, would I? Captain Walt is about to take off and fly us into a great show. Let's see, let me push some buttons here. Well, we don't see anything on that camera, do we? Well, I'll fix that. Did I miss one from... Anthony Guinan has a super chat for us, a $2 super chat. Thank you, Anthony. Good evening from a rainy Long Beach, California. Well, I don't know if we'll be joining you here with some rain or not. Let me pause just for a second here, go over to the car and get me some more rain gear just in case. Be right back.
Heading 190, warning left, clear for takeoff up to 10,000 feet, American 2690. Only 18 left, on its way, United 2005. Departure runway 3854. High speed Echo Alpha, hold short of 1
All right, so I've got my bag of towels and plastic bags and all sorts of stuff. at the ready. So I think we're good to go. Thank you for your patience. Let's take a look over here. I did see a plane. It is wearing the United colors. It's United Flight 2005. It's going to San Francisco. It is a 737-800. And can I get over here in time?
1998.
All right. Our first 20th century plane of the evening.
Departure American 2698, have a good day.
And we welcome Zane Naylor to the Runway DFW subscriber list. Thank you, Zane. The subscription is free. And it helps the channel.
Right, turn 10, climb 10,000, take off 18.
Dog says we've got a Nippon Cargo Airways 747 coming all the way from Anchorage, landing in about an hour. Looking forward to that. Rob Blackman says, good evening, Walt and DFW gang. Here comes a flight from Cancun. I read today that American is cutting back on its flights to Cancun. Not by much, but by a little. You know, by, I think either one flight a day will be missing from the schedule here at Founders Plaza. Where'd that other plane go? There it is. There's a United plane off to the city adjacent to the bay. I didn't see what the ceiling was tonight. Well, it looks like it's not too low, at least not yet. CHK, channel member, says, howdy, howdy, Walt, from Texarkana, Texas. Aviation Geek says, the rain is on your back door, Walt. Jim Please says, I checked DFW radar, and there's some weather on your way, as your viewer warned about, so we're ready for it. Bentley's Aviation says, good evening, Walt. We have a membership notification here. Lonnie Johansson celebrating 1 month of membership from Northeast Kansas. Hello. Hello to you, Lonnie, and thank you so much for being a part of all this.
Take off 18 left, American 1104, right turn 190 up to 10,000.
This is American Flight 1104. It's going to Boise, Idaho. It's a 737-800. On Runway DFW After Dark. And yes, we're early today. I worked late last night. We had, here in the States, we had Super Tuesday primary elections, and I work for a TV news station, and so I had to be, normally I can work from home or wherever I am at the moment, as long as I have an internet connection, but last night I had to be at the TV station, so it was a late night for me. We do have on the radar, we've got 3, is it 3 or 4? I think it's 3 MD-11. You see an MD-11 there in the foreground. the three-engined cargo plane. And so at least one of them is lit up on the radar right now. Who we got here? Oh, hello. It's Honor. How are you doing?
I heard you accidentally say, "Who are you doing out here?"
You what?
I heard you accidentally say the word, what are you doing out here?
Oh.
Were you like,
Did I say that?
yeah, I accidentally.
Well, I know what you're doing out here.
Yeah. So how's your day going?
All right so far. We just started up a little early tonight.
So yeah.
This is American Flight 1657 from Los Angeles. It's an Airbus A321.
I'll tell you, man, that airplane's kind of tricky at the moment. Get the big land gear, you pull back, and
So were you flying today?
no.
No?
So guess what else? My birthday's tomorrow.
Your birthday's tomorrow.
Yes.
And you're going to be 13 or 12?
13.
13. There you are. Well, that's Honor. And in his honor, we will play our birthday song. He's always excited to be here. So if you have a birthday, happy birthday to you today, tomorrow, this week, this month.
Was it a small airplane?
Yes. So Honor has identified our next aircraft coming in from Tyler, Texas. Ronnie Johansson, thank you so much for a $2 super chat, honoring the MD-11. And here comes the next plane. It's a little cargo plane. A Martinair, I believe it is the airline. So landing among the big jets is that Cessna Supercargo Master. Don't have an age on that one. Joshua Leclerc wants to know, whose birthday is it? It is this young man besides me, who will be 13 tomorrow, you said? Well, that's Honor. And he is a, huh?
Oh, sorry, you gotta say something.
He is a pilot.
Yeah. That's right, I'm a pilot. He's only 5 years old. The next plane is a Ember 1 E175 LR coming from Midland.
Okay. Luke Mold's checking in from New Zealand. Good afternoon, says he.
3591.
Good afternoon, aviation family, watching live from Masterton, New Zealand, 3:15 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon. Luke, haven't seen you in a bit, but I'm glad you're here with us this evening.
Oh yeah, guess what?
What?
Guess what? I'm coming back early in the morning tomorrow
Oh, well, I don't think I'll be here because I got to pick up my grandson and take him to school.
to watch the sunrise.
That'd be fun. Well, I hope the clouds clear up for you. Let's see what we got here for you now. Well, it's all regional action at the moment.
Is it okay if I do an interview?
Hmm?
I can do an interview with Brad?
I can't do it right now.
Right heading 190, come maintain.
Here comes that that Martinair we saw earlier, coming into the cargo bay. Gonna zip by these UPS jets on its way back there.
Why did he have to go back there? Like, what is he doing?
Well, that's where they put their cargo. Kevin Kelly, channel member, says, good evening, Walt and friends. Donnie White, I do not intentionally skip anybody's comment. So far, we've had 105 comments on the stream, and if I read all of them, I wouldn't be able to take pictures of the planes, which is really what we're here for. So I mean no disrespect in not posting everybody's comment.
Good night, I'm 3540.
And I thank you for being a member of the channel. It's not, it's, you know, I feel bad that I can't simultaneously put all the comments in and take pictures of the planes. So I hope you understand. James Tocchini says, good evening, everyone. And to you, Walt. Hope everyone is having a good day. Thank you, James, up in Denton, Texas, as I recall. Country Road says, I think the Martinair had a Red Bull, too. Blue Stream, Illinois Prairie says, good evening. Good evening to you. We check out the departure of Flight 6207 American Eagle. It's a CRJ 701ER off to Santa Fe, New Mexico.
All right, we're holding short 18 left, American 1771. Line up and wait for spacing 18 left, American 1771. Okay, on warning left, excuse me, trunk warning left on Gulfway, 8 degree, and away, 135. Departure, good night, 622,
Let's look at the East Tower tonight. It's a little hard to see. And we cannot see, I don't think I can see downtown Dallas back there. Maybe just very hazily.
Hey, there's a jet coming in from Tornio. It's a Tortonta. YYZ Airport.
Nope, that's in Canada. Toronto.
Hey, what?
Okay, American 1771, clear for takeoff, right left Yankee, and on departure 180 up to 10,000, American 17.
Dog says, I'm here from Michigan. It's surprisingly warm in the north, at least over here. See, did I miss any? Oh, I missed this one. This super chat from El Gato. Hello, Walt from Argentina. You are my best plane spotter in YouTube. Gracias, El Gato. Let's Let's see, not quite the time we were supposed to have.
That's what that plane was.
Hmm?
That's what that plane was.
Yeah. You dial up the brightness on that one.
Good departure, Delta 1071.
And the one to which I refer is American Eagle 1430. Not American Eagle, American Airlines Flight 1430. It's an Airbus A321neo going to the city adjacent to the bay, San Francisco. I'm just waiting to get clearance to take off. Michael Jackson says, hi, Walt from Kansas. Wait, no, I'm in Germany right now, visiting my daughters and granddaughters. Hope you and everyone are well. Well, guten Tag, guten Nacht. It's pretty, you're either up early or up very late, I think. But thank you for tuning us in there from Deutschland. Yeah, I do see some, if I overlay, can I overlay this? Let's see here. Well, I thought I could overlay the radar on my screen here, but I'm not seeing it. It's showing up on my other screen.
Yeah, my aunt's calling, about to go.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to see you again, Honor. Happy birthday.
You too. Bye.
Bye. There goes Honor. You know who else I think is out here tonight? I thought I saw that our friend OZ Gaming 9 was broadcasting earlier. I don't know if he's still on the air, but hello to you, OZ, if you're out there somewhere. So even though one of these MD-11s over there is lit on the radar, or it was, yeah, it still is. All three of the tri-jets within my purview have at least one cargo door open and receiving cargo, or at least moving cargo around. Beaker and Honeydew, not only a channel member, but a valued mod, celebrating 7 months of membership. Have a great show, Walt, and stay dry, off to bed. Early rise at 4 a.m. to work on the F-35. Starting to rain here in Burleson. Uh-oh. Well, we'll be ready for it. Now, if it does come to the point where we have some rain here, I'll try to keep us on the air, but I don't know if I'll be able to supply any pictures because everything's going to be all covered up with bags and stuff. So, that noise you hear is me getting out plastic bags with which to cover the cameras, and then I'll have tarps to cover everything else. But if raindrops start falling on my head, it'll be a little crazy here, so I'll try to get some music playing, but aside from that, I may not be able to talk to you for a bit. I apologize for that crinkly noise. Okay, I think we're ready for anything. Martha Purdue says, awesome UPS action. Well, we don't have a lot of action yet, but we will pretty soon. Oh, look at it. They've closed up the big door there. Okay. So the other two MDs have their doors still open. So this will probably be our first candidate of the evening. Right over there. You see the shadow of a plane eclipsing that one. I see American Flight 1774 to Eugene, Oregon, an Airbus A320.
Right, heading 190 up to 10,000. 21 quick takeoff there, and 1774.
Off it goes.
Good night, American 1774.
Okay, so we're going to look at the map again here, or the radar. Now, we are right in the middle of the picture there. That's us. This is kind of a wide view, probably going out about, 50 miles. Let's see, maybe 50 miles north and south and a little more east and west. But to the southwest of us there, you can see some, it looks like pretty intense storms there. And those little blue circles are lightning strikes, apparently, that have been recorded. So, if this gets a lot closer to us, and let's see, what direction is the wind blowing in? Well, the wind is blowing from the south-southeast. So, yeah, it could skirt us. We'll just have to keep our eyeballs peeled on that. Chrissy Girl says, hey there, mods. Hey there to Chrissy Girl, the Runway DFW channel member. Hey, it's 8:31. Let's do this. Where's our music? Come in, music. Well, because this is when we were supposed to have come on the air, I'll just remind you that you're watching Runway DFW After Dark with me, Walt, and our cast of thousands in the chat room. Well, maybe not thousands. We will be here with you. I don't know how long because there is some weather on the way, but we'll keep it going until we can't keep it going anymore. And so I hope you can hang out with us. Right tonight on this Wednesday, March 6th, 2024. That would be American Flight 1430 going to San Francisco, and Airbus A321 of the Neo variety. The winds are coming at us at 7 miles an hour, so maybe those storms can hold off for a little bit. I'd like to extend my hand in thanks to Veronica Peters, a channel member now for 5 months. Hello, Walt. I always love watching your live streams. Thank you for all that you do to bring us the planes. And I hope you can tell that I enjoy doing this, because I do. This appears to be American Flight 1103 off to Monterrey, Mexico. It's an Airbus A319. I do believe I see the Turkish Streamliner headed out for its return visit to Istanbul. Channel member Chrissy Girl celebrating 3 months of membership. Thank you all for great shows. Please keep an eye on the storms, equipment, and lightning, plus people don't mix. And Yeller 95 Vet says, watch out, got storms coming. And yes, we are aware of that. We are right about in the middle of this screen here where it's most intensely yellow. So these storms are to the southeast of us. southwest of us, I'm sorry. The wind is blowing from the southeast. South-southeast. Donnie White inquires as to whether I've ever traveled on a private jet. It's always a blessing to fly that way. Yeah, I have. As part, not because I'm such a high roller, but because I've had occasion to fly that way as part of my job as a TV news producer. And usually that involves going, well, obviously you got to get somewhere in a hurry and you can't get on a scheduled flight. So things like scenes of disasters and sometimes conventions, things like that. What do we got over there? Well, we've got a Delta flight coming in, Flight 1301 from Salt Lake City. It's a Airbus A220. We shall unzoom this lens, point it upwards, skywards, and catch this jet coming in.
Ready. Clear take out runway 18 left, heading 190 up to 10,000 for American 576.
Do I see a tug over there? I think we might. Well, I think the cockpit is occupied. So we'll keep an eye on this one. Sandra Rivera says, does the MD-11 pop up on flight radar? It should. It normally does. We do have one that's on the radar, and I think it's this one, although it doesn't have its marker lights on currently. We do have what I believe to be an A300 pushing back. There you see it adjacent to one of the three tri-jets we have here on site tonight. At least one of the three UPS tri-jets. There may be some parked over at FedEx on the other side of the field. I don't see any. Yeah, FedEx has one lit up as well. Normally that doesn't come over here. But maybe if we're lucky. I've brightened up our map a little bit so you can get a little better view of what's going on there. The A300 is on the move.
We're parking this side, relevant 7. Crosscut 18 left at Golf 8, ground 185, American 2270.
Was that lightning? Did you just see lightning in that shot? If there's lightning coming our way, we may have to just pack things up. which I hope you will understand. And you know what I'd really like to do before we get too far along here, in case we have to cut things off, I would like to very much acknowledge the many benefactors that we have here at Runway DFW. So we do that with this crawl, those words that kind of scrunch across the bottom of the screen. And top of the list is James Webb, our channel sponsor, who has re-upped his sponsorship in a very major way today. And so thank you to James Webb for helping us broadcast on a regular basis, for making sure we have some top-notch gear. And I know you'll join me in thanking Mr. Webb. Thank you, James. And here are our members coming at you as of 1 p.m. this afternoon. I have to prepare this list before we get on the air. So here are our our quad jet memberships, the highest level of membership here at Runway DFW. And so we say thank you to 757 Chip, who was here over the weekend with us. A-list flyer Chris, Beaker and Honeydew, who had to go away, but thank you for that. Beve, Ahmad, Christian Kellner, Cubs Win, Dan Griffiths, Deborah Klein, Dimitri H, Dwayne C, James Webb, there's that name again, Josh Aldrich, another great mod, Kai, Kansas Ave Geek, Lori M, Michelle R.S., Pete Nordine, Raina Taylor, Skittles, and Will Hutchison. Those are our quad jet members. Thanks to all of them, and thanks to all of the other names you're about to see scrolling across the bottom of your screen. More than 300 members of this channel. Rhino Kaus, yes. I'm watching the storm. It's moving east at about 24 knots. Looks to pass south of the DFW Metroplex. I'll keep checking every few minutes. Thank you. It's nice to know that we have our meteorological team all there in place. And there you see the storm. It's south of downtown Fort Worth, or at least the outer rim of it is south of downtown Fort Worth right now. Andy Lang says it's nice to be a member on here. Thank you, Andy. Jimmy Henry says, hi, Walt, watching from Paint Lick, Kentucky, but watching on the big screen TV tonight. So that's a great way to watch plane spotting channels. I know that whenever I can, I watch things that way. Not my own stuff so much because I'm out here. But I keep my eye on the competition. The friendly competition. Chantal Hendricks is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Chantal. Joel Jack says, well, two things I can make: a Discord server for you, and I made a drawing with a secret DFW Live shout-out. You know, I've heard about Discord. I'm on Discord somehow, but I'm really not. I haven't figured out how it works yet. I get messages from it, from other entities that have Discord servers. And I don't know, my mind can't wrap my head around it quite yet. But thank you for that offer. So this A300 is about to go off to, where do we say? Rockford, Chicago Rockford International Airport in Illinois.
Return 220 UPS 75.
Pittsburgh Don 77, our newest mod and a channel member, says Discord is terrible. Well, I won't say it's terrible. I just don't understand it yet. Carolyn Crowder, channel member, says, good evening, Walt, and the DFW family from Reidsville, North Carolina. Jen J29 with a $2 super chat. Hi, Walt. I flew a Piper Warrior on Saturday. And there's the N number, 515 JH Joey. Well, congratulations, and thank you for that super chat. Brogan Brock wants to know, how long do you stream for usually and today? Well, usually we are on the air with our night stream through about 11 o'clock East Central Time. As we look at Embraer 175 coming in from Brownsville, Texas. American Eagle Flight 3560. So that is how we usually do things, but if you just joined us here on the After Dark broadcast, we are keeping our eye on some stormy weather to the southeast to southwest of us. There you can see where it says on the screen Fort Worth, and on the right side of the screen is Dallas. And we're kind of smack dab in the middle. We're pretty much, you center this here, pretty much in the center. Wait, no. Did we lose that picture? I think we've got to reset that source here. Hang on. Wasn't giving us a live picture for some reason. So yes, they're in the center of the picture is where we are, and so to the southwest of us is where the wet weather is. congregating. Just Plains Crazy says good evening from Euless, which is in the neighborhood. That UPS to Rockford just flew over the house. It's an Airbus A321neo. It's arriving from Phoenix. It's American Flight 197.
American 2709, good night. West American 197. Okay, cross 18 left ground, 0.85 American 197.
Cargolux 747 Fan Dallas, Australia says, I'm enjoying this. We're glad to have you with us, and thank you. We aims to please, as they say here in Texas. Pacific Northwest Travel Lover says, good evening and greetings, Walt, from the Portland, Oregon area. We're happy to have you with us on our early evening. What's it, just before 7 p.m. in the Pacific time zone. Brogan Brock says, why is there so many U.S. planes at the store? Do they all have packages? That's kind of the point. Yeah, they pretty much all got packages. They, you know, because the trucks come to you in the daytime bearing your packages, they've got to get the packages from point A to point B at night so they can get to the trucks in the morning so they can get to your house sometime during the day. So that's why we have a lot of nighttime cargo ops here. And it's the same thing with UPS, with FedEx as well. FedEx has a facility kind of like this one, not as big. They don't get as many planes in and out, I don't think, as UPS does. This is American Eagle 3711. It's an Embraer 175 arriving from Monterrey in Mexico. As we're now into the twin jet section of our membership list, and again, thanks to all of you. Potato Soup says hello from South Lake, Texas, just a stone's throw from here. Rhino Cow says storm's taking a more northeasterly track now. Looks like the center of it is going to pass roughly between Dallas and Mesquite. So that could be good for us, but we may still get some. So, you know, if it gets too close, we may have to preemptively break down our gear here. As we welcome a yellow bird coming in from Los Angeles, flight 2456, in Airbus A320. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I just saw. I'm going to widen out this shot a little bit because there was some pretty intense lightning on this shot in this direction. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Echo Alpha, hold short of 18 left, fairway.
A-list flyer Chris is here. He opines that it's sure dispatchers are having fun rerouting flights through that patch of space. there to the southwest of us. Yeah, as you can see, if you look at the map, you don't see any planes, you know, which are outlined with those yellow rectangles. You don't see any planes flying through that soup. They're all going around. Thank you for that observation, Chris. Jolt Jack says, Walt, you should start packing up. No, that may be advised. There you go. There's the lightning. Give you a little darker sky there. I believe that's the general direction from which the lightning cometh. Luke, the random spotter, says, MD-11 tri-jets and lightning? Sure, as long as you're safe there, Walt.
20 left line of point, runway 3323.
So it's still, I'd say probably at least 15, well, 10 or 15 miles away from us, but
Departure, thanks for the right turn, 2881 today. 2659 out of it. Take your noise. 18 right to land over 1659. We're looking over here to the left side.
Frontier Flight 3414 coming in from Denver with Ichabod the Whooping Crane adorning its tail.
Second. I'm sorry, man, you're coming in a little bit muffled. Could you say that again? You said standard west? Okay, Echo Alpha, hold short, 18 left, Frontier Flight 3414.
Thank you, S35 Bonanza Pilot, for a $20 super chat. Good evening, Walt and Mods. Bumpy weather passing through, I see. Partly cloudy and 85 here in Singapore this morning.
Right turn 220.
Heading to Sydney shortly and then back home to the States on a MAX 8 ferry flight. Have a great evening. A MAX 8 ferry flight. That sounds like one of those things where you hop from island to island and gas up. Wow.
American 2024 slow out for morning, right? For the land, 18 right, American 2024 park.
Well, if only we could at least squeeze in an MD-11 takeoff before we have to blast off. That was flight 2104 from Minneapolis, St. Paul, a 737-800 coming in. As we look warily to the skies to the southwest of us. Tiki Life in SoCal says, stay safe, Walt. It's also raining pretty hard here in Santa Clarita, California. But Irish Dublin says, Nippon Cargo Airlines, flight 168, a 7478, due in 7 minutes. Well, let's see if we can squeeze that in. Then maybe I'll consider packing things up. Enduronex says, hello from Sis Squad. Hello from Sis Squad. Sis Squad, of course, the great Australian plane spotting channel. Legendary, dare I say. And if you haven't checked that out, be sure you do. From Santa Ana comes American Flight 2659. It's 737-800. It is just after 9 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone. And you're watching what may be a truncated edition of Runway DFW After Dark. We're going to stay with you as long as we can, but those skies are flashing to the southwest of us, so we may have to pull up stakes here sometime this hour, but let's see if we can squeeze in a 747 for you before we go. Should be just around the corner. And just to recap, my name is Walt. It is Wednesday, March 6th, 2024. And we come to you from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, one of the busiest airports in the world. Second busiest in the USA. Rogan says, what time do you usually start streaming? Are you going to be streaming tomorrow and on Friday? Don't think so. Tomorrow, Friday, I don't know yet. I don't know. Mark Pell says, Walt, your radar image is not real time. Lightning is getting close to Bedford. Please call it a night. Break it down now and get out of there while you don't have to rush. You know, Mark, that's probably a very good idea. Tyler Morrow, channel member, says, well, we greatly appreciate you getting us this footage for us, but please don't give your own life for us, just for the sake of a few planes. Safety first. All right. Yeah, okay. I think I'll start packing up.
Runway 1 at last, line of way, 3541.
We're still going to be on. Let me see where that 747 is. It is like about 3 or 4 minutes away. I'm going to wait on that. I think I'll be okay. And the dispatcher says, I agree, should probably pack up. And Randy Bucksbaum says, please stay safe. We have so many viewers right now. Well, let's see. That's an E-Jet, if you will. Flight 3541 American Eagle going to Midland, Texas. There's 2 planes on the glide path ahead of the 747. First of which is going to be American Flight 2376 from Las Vegas. We have a new member by the name of Arjan S. Thank you, Arjan. Keeping our eye on the sky there. Okay, so we got American Eagle 5515 coming in from Tulsa. next, and right behind it will be the Nippon Cargo Airlines 7478.
Order departure, good night, Alpha 3541.
Hey, Tower 1084 is ready when able. Alright, Whiskey Golf, next anymore.
Oops.
At Alpha Cross, 18 left, and we'll go tower or ground at the South American 2376. Runway 18 left, line up West American 1084.
Super 80 Swiss Air says the ramp would close at a certain distance from lightning, but that wouldn't necessarily affect the runway operations. And Beth F says that lightning is incredible.
And just to verify, that's cleared across 18 left at Alpha for American 2376.
All right, so we're going to go for the 747, and then we'll start packing up. We'll leave our background camera on. Cafe Latte Games has joined as a member. Thank you, Cafe Latte Games, if I read that correctly. So we're looking for this American Eagle flight coming in, which is preceding the 747. I probably won't do my usual meticulous packing up tonight. I'll just throw everything in the car. Oh, rain. I felt a raindrop. Yes, it's raining. Okay.
Tower American 869, 9 miles, ILS 18 right, parking east side. 18 right, clear to land, fall on ahead, American 869. Good rate, we're 6 and
And it did a go round. That was the. So the Nippon Cargo 747 did a go round. I caught the end of it there. I don't know if we'll get to see it come back though. Because I gotta pack up. All right, so now we come to the a new part of our program. Where'd it go? Okay, it's called the Chat Stravaganza, where you talk, we play music, and I pack up. Does that sound fair? Okay. Thank you, and I'll see you next time on Runway DFW.
And downwind Okay, cross 18 left, follow the heavy and 0.65 on top of this bridge, current left. And 360. Heading up to 10,000 to Washington, American 74.
The hits just keep coming.
Stay with us all day for your favorite songs. Get with the conversation.
Well, I think I'm just going to have to turn everything off at this point. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Runway DFW. I appreciate all your kind words, and we'll have a better chat extravaganza next time on Runway DFW After Dark.
He's got good time oldies.
Bye, everyone.